Welcome to how to set up and operate the Baofeng UV-5R transceiver, a tutorial for newcomers to ham radio, scanning, and transceivers. This is part 9, how I received my technician class license. Near the end of last April of this year, I began this series of how-to videos as a way of helping myself learn how to set up and use my new transceiver. I didn't have an operator's license, and without having received the radio as a gift, I don't imagine that I'd have pursued sitting for the exam. But I did receive the radio, and it ignited in me a desire to learn how to use it. Then followed 8 videos on how to use the radio's keypad to set options and use basic features, until I finally reached a point of no return. Obtained the license and pressed the push-to-talk switch to transmit a message, or use it without a license, only in the event of an emergency, if lives were endangered and all other means of communication had failed. I decided to study for the exam. The video series came to a screeching halt while I studied for the Technician Class Amateur Radio Operator's License. I started with KB6NU's ham radio blog, which provides no-nonsense study guides. I'm retired, trying to figure out how to live on a fixed income, so I greatly appreciated the option to download a free PDF version of the guide. The no-nonsense study guide is simply organized, very clear and basic. Every actual question on the exam is drawn from a pool of at least 350 questions, developed and maintained by the Question Pool Committee of the National Conference of Volunteer Examiner Coordinators. The No-Nonsense Study Guide teaches directly to every question in the pool. My personal learning style, however, requires more than the minimal explanations provided by the No-Nonsense Study Guide. A quick search of the internet landed me the perfect solution. Hamstudy.org provides free, structured, repetitive instruction and explanation of every question in the entire question pool for every amateur radio operator's license exam, technician, general, and amateur extra. It provides free, unlimited practice exams, and it tracks your scores and progress for each topic. I began using hamstudy.org daily, beginning on July 12. When I was consistently scoring at least 90% on every practice exam, I registered to sit for the exam remotely. Again, hamstudy.org provided easy access to online sites which were offering remote testing. I chose a site that was in my time zone and that had an open seat within the next week. August 4, 2020, 4 p.m. found me standing in my bathroom. The room had been cleared of all bottles, boxes, towels, toothbrushes, and soap. My phone was clipped to a bracket on the wall, the camera on, providing a side view of me standing a few feet away. My laptop computer was open, resting on a box, and some thick books stacked on the closed lid of the toilet, bringing the keyboard up to arm level. The laptop's camera was on as well, providing an eyes front view of my face. At 4:15, I entered the waiting room of the online Zoom meeting. At about 4:45, the Zoom window opened with 3 volunteer examiners greeting me. They verified that I was alone in the room and that there were no books or notes in the room, and the exam began. The examiners allowed me 30 minutes to complete the 35-question exam, more than enough time. I could change my answers to any of the questions at any time before submitting it for grading. I could skip questions and return to them later. There were only 2 primary prohibitions intended to forestall any suspicion of cheating. 1, do not speak or read aloud during the exam. 2, do not avert your gaze from the screen. The exam went well. I had encountered every question previously in my study time with hamstudy.org. I felt confident with every question. I felt relaxed, unhurried, and unworried. I passed the exam. An hour and a half later, I received an emailed certificate of completion that proved I'd passed the exam. 2 days later, I received an email from the FCC that provided me with a link to download the official version of the license. Then, a few hours later, I received an email of congratulations from hamstudy.org. I could now press the push-to-talk switch. I was a licensed amateur radio operator, technician class with a call sign, KJ7 PPX or Kilo Juliet 7 Papa Papa X-ray. Since then, I've successfully participated in a few local nets, virtual meetings, and check-ins. I've successfully programmed my Baofeng UV-5R to link with local repeater stations. I've even built a homemade Slim Jim antenna for the 20-meter band. I'm a ham now. Now that I'm a licensed operator, I can continue learning and sharing with others what I'm learning about the Baofeng UV-5R. Much of what I'll be exploring from now on can easily apply to any amateur radio transceiver, regardless of the make or model. So stay tuned, keep looking up, and 73 to y'all.